Now tuned in to Big Will Knows Wrestling.
What's going on, everybody? It's Will coming to you with Big Will Knows Wrestling. I'm not giving you an episode. I'm trying some different things over the next couple weeks. Getting to that stuff a little bit later. But before I start this video on how I feel about Raw and Smackdown, if you can, please, if you're watching this on IGTV, on my Instagram page, Big Will Knows Wrestling, please give me a like. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give me a subscribe, and if you're active on Twitter, please give me a follow at Big Will Knows. I'm gonna start off with Seth Rollins versus AJ. Now, I feel personally that shouldn't happen so early. I would have been comfortable with seeing Baron Corbin go against Seth Rollins for the Universal title, and then get AJ Styles get it. I feel like it's just too close, and it just seems like, you know, AJ just got the Raw. Yeah, we all love AJ Styles. We're all fans of AJ Styles. But, I mean, you really, like, this is, like, why put him on Raw to give him what you want? Because now you're not building up to anything for the rest of the year. So, I don't know how that's going to finish. I don't know where we're going to go with that. We saw the Viking experience have now been called the Viking Raiders. I'm a little bit happier, but I feel like it's too many name changes, it's just too much. You should have just got it right the first time. It should have just been the War Raiders and just left it alone. I mean, I think it's that word war that the company is afraid of, but they will deal with that. They had a good, impressive match. The women's wrestling in general between both brands, SmackDown is insert Bayley, makes it a little bit better. But as far as Raw, now the Alicia Fox Becky Lynch match, everybody has been upset about. I mean, granted, I didn't like it either, but I'm not, like, a lot of people are calling them trash, but I'm like, no, we're not gonna let's not disrespect any of the wrestlers in that ring. Oh, sorry, it's sports entertainers. We're talking about WWE in the ring, because you know what I'm saying? Because, like, me personally, I'm working out. I'm in the gym. I accepted the Full Gear Challenge, but I don't think I can do it any better than them. So I'm just gonna leave that to the sports entertainers. But at the exact same time, when this is probably, I think I called him the busted open. This is one of the points I was making. I'm like, this is probably the reason why Sasha Banks has probably said, you know what, I'm done. I think it's time for me to go. Like, you got somebody, like, you insert Becky with Alicia Fox. Of course, we know Becky goes over, but I mean, why not give her somebody that's an actual good challenge, like Alexa Bliss, who keeps getting regulated to Moment of Bliss. You could have gave her Sasha if Sasha was available. Ruby Riott, if Ruby Riott was available. Why give her somebody like Alicia Fox, who hasn't really been on TV, has a little bit of ring rust, as you can see? Why give her that? And then you know what I'm saying, of course, it was a moment for Lacey Evans to try to get over, but why would you insert, you know what I'm saying? But you just had that little match where people actually, you know, people are, like, the match was good because people wanted to see Becky, so they were going to watch the match regardless. But at the exact same time, I felt like you should have inserted a better wrestler, maybe somebody, you know, maybe somebody that can, like, push the envelope and push it a little bit more, make it an entertaining match, you know, because a lot of times on Raw, or, you know, on SmackDown, we get those matches: Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. You know, Becky Lynch needs those type of filler matches. Like, you know, we don't just need anybody to just go into the show just to go over. Especially in Alicia Fox's case, because I don't know if she has issues or anything going on. I haven't really looked into her since that whole little incident with the little alcohol thing. Somebody let her go on while she was drunk. I'm not sure about that. I haven't heard anything about her bad since then. But it's just just gotta figure out and just gotta go from there. Roman Reigns. First of all, I like what they're doing on SmackDown. I'm happy that Roman Reigns is not going for the title, and it's not because he doesn't deserve a title opportunity. He is the superstar. He is the man on that show. But if he would have just immediately got into the title picture, it would have upset a lot of people. Give him some filler stuff. And of course, you know, he got into a Vince McMahon, who happened to get it, and now he's into it with Elias, and they're having a match at Money in the Bank. I promise you, I would much rather see. I wish it would have been Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan would have been a good rivalry. Get Lars Sullivan over a little bit, you know what I'm saying, with the fans, because he was supposed to debut a while ago, and he's just not debuting. You know, he got into it. He attacked Chad Gable or whatever, but, you know, he's just getting into it, so that would have been good to see. Asuka was in the tag team. Kairi Sane made her like singles debut. Kind of just keep losing. I don't get that portion of it, but we'll get to that later. One thing I did notice from that segment is Asuka's face she is not feeling it. Like, she is not feeling it. It just looks more like she needs to be, like, she wants to be going for a singles title. Like, she doesn't want to be going for a tag team. That's not where she wants to be. And me personally, she shouldn't be there because she's one of the top wrestlers in the company. I'm not even going to say top 3. It's top 4 because Becky's in that mix too because she's over, she's doing good, and she can wrestle, and she got some skill. She's just getting her shot, and she's running with it, and it's like the biggest, it's just bigger than ever. But she's one of the top wrestlers in the company, so Asuka doesn't look happy. So, I mean, hopefully she rides it out, doesn't ask for her release, but she doesn't look happy in the company. She doesn't really look happy with what she's doing, so we just got to figure it out and go from there. One of the things that shocked me that I was not expecting so early, because everybody's been talking about it, but Kevin Owens has officially turned heel on the New Day. He basically super kicked Kofi Kingston, which is probably setting up Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens as Money in the Bank. I personally, I know you're thinking, Will, you're mad. Why you're mad because it happened and you're Kofi? No, I'm not mad because it's happened. I'm mad because it happened too early. Because it really seems like Kofi's going to lose that title to Kevin Owens. And I feel like it's too early. Like, I mean, you got to give Kofi some title defenses, but to let him turn heel, I felt like the heel turn should have happened at Money in the Bank. Be on the side to support Kofi Kingston like you've been doing, because we don't know how long Big E's going to be out. But then you turn on him at Money in the Bank and set up the next pay-per-view where you're going to go for the title. That's what I thought would have happened, but it's happened a little bit too fast for me. But it's going to be okay. I mean, Kevin Owens is the master at this. He's a master of heel heat. He can one day, like when he came back as a babyface, everybody was shocked. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really oversell it as a face because we know he's a heel. He's a heel for the company, and the fans are going to love him regardless. So I feel like it's okay, but it's just a little bit too early. So we just got to play it by ear. To continue on, elaborate on what I was saying earlier, I want to try new things. I feel like the long video is kind of, passe. I don't really know if people are actually watching the full episodes. I can just only see what I see on the YouTube views, on the Instagram views. So I'm just might try to just deliver more content and break it up so maybe you guys will watch it a little bit more. I'm not sure, but like once again, if you have been watching, if you haven't checked out the episodes, I thank you so much because you guys are the ones giving me support. If you have any critiques that you want me to look into, to look about doing, please critique me. My DM are open. Big Will Knows Wrestling on Instagram and Big Will Wrestlers 2 not Big Will Wrestlers 2. I'm sorry, I changed that. Change that. It's Big Will Knows on Twitter. So you guys just stay with me, you know what I'm saying? If you've been supportive, thank you for supporting, and we just keep it going. Oh, last thing, I don't usually plug, I can't plug stuff that doesn't sponsor me, but if you guys have not, for all you gamers out there who have not gotten Mortal Kombat, you need to go get it. It is a good game. I already beat the story mode, and I'm in the process of beating characters or whatever. Right now I'm doing my videos, just came from the gym early, something the Full Gear Challenge, but now I'm about to edit this video, post it for you guys, so you guys are watching it now. That's what I was doing earlier. And I might play some Mortal Kombat later, maybe in the middle of NXT UK. But thanks you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. Please keep following me on all my social media networks. I can't keep plugging that enough. Also, little cheap plug for you guys that are on Instagram every night at 8 o'clock. I think you guys should join the Jobber-Tears podcast live. It's very entertaining. They have a good time. They interact with fans. So, cheap plug. This is a cheap plug to them. But if this video will go up by the time they come. So just go ahead and watch the show and pay attention. And peace.